Some of the busiest people in the country tonight are those who count the ballots. But there's a tech team in Rochester that will be hard at work too. I just paid a visit to a local company that's teaching students of all ages how we elect a president.
Country is built.
At Second Avenue Learning in Rochester, CEO and founder Tory Van Voorhis shows off one of the firm's award-winning products, a learning tool called Election Edge.
Okay. We have how the election came out, right, for each state.
Her team's been working overtime updating the app with presidential poll data. Beginning election night, they'll load up the official vote as soon as each state calls it.
Every day after the election, we will be refreshing with confirmed results.
Election Edge is an interactive online civics education program designed for students in kindergarten through grade 12. Free of political rhetoric, but full of raw data, it shows students how the U.S. elects a president.
We have information on how the primaries work and how they worked in the past, what the Electoral College is and how it works, election history all the way back to 1789, and then we track the primaries and the polls all the way up to the general election.
The app is used in classrooms all over the country, including this 8th grade social studies class at Victor Junior High School. Some of these kids will be voting in 2024. Dan Taylor is their teacher.
In the non-election years, the Electoral College, it'll probably interest some kids, but a lot of kids will, maybe sleep through that one. But this year they see it live and they see how it plays out and how it impacts them personally. And so we could start to look at some states and say, why is this one red? Why is this one blue? And we can go back as far as we want. Typically I focus on the last 20 years or so, but, everybody wants to see George Washington's. And so, yeah, we can go and click on George Washington's election. I asked the students to set aside the candidate that they care for and put on their analytical hat.
The app is nonpartisan, and it was designed that way.
It is designed to be a safe space for teachers to teach students how civics works, how important their civic duty is, and how to model civil discourse in a time where it's pretty contentious.
Election Edge even allows students to run their own election. And though it's meant for them, it's got something for political junkies, too. A one-stop deep dive into American history, current affairs, math, science, and the race for U.S. president.
And a tip of the hat tonight to the team that will be updating Election Edge with election results. We salute you. Election Edge is available to teachers all over the U.S. To learn more, head to our website, rochesterfirst.com.